I am furious. Raging even. I seethe as I sit here after a visit to the hair salon this morning. I went for my usual appointment at 10:32 a.m. at Liv Let Dye. Every month I have my colour with Olaplex and cut, and then a keratin blow dry every 3 months. Might I add, this does not come cheap. I have been at that salon now since it opened in 2009, just after the financial crash of 2008. Olivia, the owner, manageress and head stylist, has always done a terrific job with my hair. She knows my hair cuticles like the back of her own hands. However, she didn't turn in to work today. No word, no nothing. This left me with a dilemma of epic proportions, which I was not prepared for. Stacey, who works at the salon, has been a junior there for a little over 2 years, offered to step into the breach and carry out my treatments as booked for the scheduled appointment. I was naturally trepidatious by her suggestion, as I haven't seen her do much by way of hair, her cups of tea and ability to sweep the floors being the only skill set I can comfortably assess. She appears to know what she's doing with a sweeping brush, but her beverage brewing leaves much to be desired for. Therefore, a 50-50 situation, you know. The risk of not getting my hair done, of course, being a larger concern, Keith and I have tickets to attend the Duke's annual ball this evening. The Duke's balls are enormous and enjoyed by most of the county. Not all, obviously. The lower classes of society are not permitted to attend. I have seen his ball several times in the newspaper, but this is the first time I have tickets to attend and see one in person. I know that whilst this is the first time, it won't be the last. Once you're in with the Duke, you are in. Yes. In Harkshire, you know you've made it when you get to boast about the size of the Duke's balls, actually having experienced them in person. Which is why getting my hair done today, of all days, was of a high priority. I wouldn't have been able to drive into Hark, as Keith had the denim blue Mercedes-Benz SLK with anti-roll bar and electric windows, which only leaves Mrs. Morris's salon over the road. Snip, snip, hooray. And I would never have got an appointment at such late notice, as she works there solo. Besides, she has a terrible tremor, and the last thing I wanted was to come out looking like Van Gogh. With that, I took my chances, and Stacey walked me to the chair. I began informing her of what I wanted done, what I always have done, as she aimlessly fingered my hair whilst looking at herself in the mirror. Whilst mixing my colour, she asked if I'd be going anywhere on my holidays. I'm not usually one for small talk, but as she's training, I thought I'd indulge her for the purposes of her continued professional development. I informed her that it was a sore subject, that I'd love to go on a cruise, however my husband Keith doesn't like boats. I explained that he also doesn't like lengthy flight times, therefore nothing was agreed upon. She informed me that she likes to go on holiday in the UK. They have a caravan and take it all over the country, apparently. She's rather looking forward to the weather getting a bit warmer, because her and her girlfriend have planned an exciting trip to Saltfleet on the East Coast. They went to Inglemells last year, and she said it was a riot, or looked like there'd been a riot. I'm not entirely sure now. She applied the colour, and the conversation moved on to local gossip. She was telling me about this lady who comes in every week for a Hollywood blow-dry. Very wealthy. Her name is Sally. Well, I thought, this all sounds familiar. Then she informs me that Sally goes once a week to her niece's house, Vanessa. Immediately I inquired with Stacey, Does Vanessa have electric gates? She quickly responded to state that she had never been to her house, so how could she know that? I found it extraordinary that she would not know such significant details. "You'll never guess what for," she said. I inquired as to what for what. "Why she goes every week to her niece's." "A games night?" I responded. "Yeah, but what kind of games?" "Ones with lower classes of society," I thought, although I did not say. Actually, not getting as far as playing the games at Paul and Vanessa's, I shrugged my shoulders and muted, "I don't know." "Sex games." "I beg your pardon, what?" I replied. "Sex games. They all play sex games." "What on earth are you saying, child? Is something wrong with your mouth?" "Sex. They all have sex together." "Why are you talking like that?" "Sex games. Sex games." "Are you moronic?" I inquired. "I insist you speak properly." "They all get together, invite random people over, chuck keys in a bowl, and they all have sex together. Family too." "Don't be ludicrous," I snarled. "It's true. We had a client in here who knows Sally and Vanessa. She was telling us all about it. Swingers they are. She said she knows them from a exercise class they all go to. Strengthens your pelvic floor, apparently." As Stacey was slapping the colour brush on my head and applying bits of tinfoil like a 7-year-old making a sculpture out of papier-mâché, I could feel my blood boil. "She also said that there was this right snooty woman that went recently, and she wouldn't shag this bloke because he got a Kia Picanto. Apparently she made it right for us, calling them all perverts. She's got a Merc CLA, apparently." "Let me stop you right there," as I took to my feet. "It is a Mercedes-Benz, not a Merc, you ignorant imbecile. I am the owner of a denim blue Mercedes-Benz SLK, not a Merc CLA, apparently. I am not a random person, neither is my husband Keith. The bowl was not just a bowl, it was cut crystal, possibly Royal Dalton, and as for the Kia Picanto, you fail to mention that it was also red in colour. If you are going to spread gossip, my girl, then I suggest you do it with more accuracy. I am an upstanding member of this community, looked upon and adored. What you speak of is debaucherous and strictly untrue." I then exited the salon at pace, shrouded by the prying eyes of the team and other customers as I departed, wearing the salon gown and a head of colour and tinfoil. I didn't have the car, so I had to walk back. I washed my hair immediately when I arrived home, but it was too late. It had overdeveloped, and it's a shame not too dissimilar to a tangerine. I look like Linda Hughes from Gimme Gimme Gimme. I've done nothing but cry. How can I possibly continue with my plans this evening like this? What if I don't get another invite? I may never get to see the Duke's balls in person. Plus, I'll now need to find a new salon. I'm so cross that Olivia has gone AWOL. Not even to send a message is plain rude. Thousands of pounds I have spent in there over the years. Oh well, I withdraw my support of her and her business immediately. I know who is exactly to blame, though. Make no mistake. Oh, there is only one wicked enough to orchestrate such gossip and spread it like manure across the entire village, entangling me in a web of lies and making me a public laughingstock. Sharon. Well, two can play that game. By the time I'm finished, she'll be laughing on the other side of her face. Both of them.